It's easy to speak out about the way I live, but it's a 24-karat dream. No supermodel in my dirty jeans, but in my 24 inches heels. I am not pretending I'm born like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care. I don't really care, yeah. No, I don't really care. I don't really care, yeah. They're calling me a mad woman, mad woman, mad woman. Calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No, I don't really care. I don't really care, yeah. 'Cause boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman.
Superlap Scotland, classes A, B and Pro, the Rockstar Energy Series. Let's take a look and see how the guys and girls get on for their round 4 and round 5 here at Knockhill Racing Circuit. Round 4, first of all, reverse direction, and round 5, normal. But we'll go straight into the finals on the Saturday. And for B class, the first car we see coming through the chicane, Jack Strath D in his Ford Focus, a 104.7 for Jack. Beautiful, beautiful car. He's turned it out extremely well. It's great seeing him here on track. Second place was car 13. You see Leon Super Copa. 55.5 for Keith Cowie. But Fiona Kindness took the Class B honours with a 54.9 second lap in her Subaru Impreza. Fiona was absolutely flying in the Track Scotland Impreza. Great to see the times coming. As we move into the A class, it was great to see the aerial atom of Nev Wood here, a 112.7 second lap for Nev. Second place in A class, Stephen Jefferies, car 44 here. He could only manage a 54.5 second lap, and he was chasing down eventual winner Eric Holmes. A class winner was Eric Holmes, 53.732 second was his lap. He was on absolute fire, 0.8 of a second in his pocket, and he had that over Stephen Jefferies. Into the Pro class, the return of Matthew Lawson. Matty Lawson was back, a 57.2 second lap for him. Third place for car number 98. In second place, it was at car number 7, David Long, his Caterham R400, but 3.4 seconds off the fastest man in the Pro class. The fastest driver was Andy Forrest in his Westfield, a 51.664 second lap in reverse direction. So Andy Forrest stamping his authority all over the Pro class. Great to see Andy back on track, and 51.6, the benchmark for everybody else. Take a quick look at the results. Fiona Kindness was the winner of the B class. Eric Holmes in number 79 took A class honours, and Andy Forrest, the fastest man of the day in the Pro class and the fastest man on track. Let's now take a look at qualifying for round 5 normal direction, and you may notice Andy Forrest changed his car. You see the Stormtrooper going up the back straight there, his Subaru. Now, it's going to be quite interesting just to see how fast Andy can make that car go around Knockhill. But he had to get through quite a lot because Stewart Whyte was here as well, and the Pro class had been boosted with the addition of Stewart Whyte in his Escort Cosworth, and Andy Forrest bringing out his Stormtrooper. Unfortunately, if things do break down, they always break down in qualifying, and never best to see anybody having an issue in qualifying, but it does happen. Thankfully, on the back of a tow rope and way back to the paddock. A lot of guys also staying out of the way to let the faster cars come through. But in B class, it was all about Fiona Kindness in qualifying. Fiona had a 54.2 second lap, and she was 1.6 seconds faster than the C8 Super Copa of Keith Cowie. Keith complaining about having a few issues here, and that was Andy Forrest, who we then saw stopping at the chicane. Thankfully, it wasn't something too drastic. He did get himself towed back round, as we could see the pit crew ready for him in pit lane. But in B class, it was all about Fiona with her 54.2 second lap. There's Stuart Whyte going up the back straight in the Escort Cosworth. Good seeing Stuart back on track. That car very fast and very reliable. A class was all about Eric Holmes, car number 79. And Eric with a 53.7 second lap. He was absolutely flying as well, and he once again was ahead of Stephen Jefferies.
It was good. I actually Well, my lap timer is showing a 54.1, and mine is usually 0.1 of a second slower than the official time, so I don't really know why I'm now 0.1 of a second quicker on this.
You're not going to complain, no, are you?
Yes.
Yeah, but ultimately, the weekend's going great, isn't it? To be fastest in qualifying, and yesterday was great.
Yeah, it has been good, and the car is going well, so can't complain there.
Yeah, you had a bit of a wonky shifter yesterday. Is the problem all sorted with that now?
Yep, no more turkeys.
No more turkeys. What was the noise? Eric Holmes, yeah, he was the fastest in A-Class with Stephen Jefferies and Wayne Sutherland trailing, but the three of those guys covered by 6/10 of a second.
I'm liking being first. It's been a long time since I've had first, so enjoying it. The car has been faultless most of the weekend. A couple of small issues, but put on the Yokos, as I said yesterday, and I wasn't too impressed with them initially. They came into play today, so I probably got 0.3 of a second with the tyres today.
What are the checks going on now? Because it's got a 3-lap kind of run to do. That's all it needs. What are you doing?
We've checked the tyre pressures. They're good to go. Torqued up the tyre wheels. They're fine. We're just going to check that oil levels. Somebody's, I think the tannoy said, we're pumping out a bit of blue smoke, and so we'll just check that out. Just make sure there's nothing untoward, and hopefully we're good to go for the final.
48.764 was Andy Forrest's fastest lap in qualifying. 48.764. So we catch up with Andy Forrest post-qualifying. You were the fastest man, but unfortunately there's been a mechanical failure with the car. What do you know?
Something electrical, I'm not quite sure what yet. There was an electrical burning smell and the car started misfiring, then stopped out on track and then wouldn't start again. We'd crank over, it wouldn't start. Now the dashboard's lit up like a Christmas tree, so we still smell burning, but we can't find any singed wires yet, so we're investigating a bit deeper and see if we can find out what's actually going on there.
48.7, 10th of a second off this morning, but obviously you've got bigger problems now. You can see you've got the team working away on it for you.
Yeah, the wiring, because I'm in this car, there's so many different electrical modules with the GTR transmission, ECU, dashboard, power distribution units, all talking to each other over different systems, CAN buses and things. It's a bit complex, so it's not just a case of a bank of fuses, it's a case of like a tangle of wires really. So we'll see what we can find out and hopefully get it back up and running.
Best of luck, mate.
Thank you. Cheers.
Qualifying results: in A-Class it was Eric Holmes, in B-Class Fee Kindness and Andy Forrest. 48.764 took the Pro Honours. Let's move into the finals now as we see the first car on the B-Class, Andy Clockworthy. A 104.4 for him. Third place was Keith Cowie as we see Andy Clockworthy coming to a halt with the hairpin. Almost. No, TDB. Keith Cowie, what is going on there? That's not something we're normally used to seeing Keith Cowie doing. Opening lap spin for Keith. It just hasn't been his weekend. Andy Clockworthy had to avoid that, and away he goes. Keith Cowie only good enough for third place on his actual run. That though meant Jack Strathdy and his Focus was pretty good. He got into second place after having a bit of a boost issue on the Saturday where it went into limp home mode. Jack Strathdy done a 55.6 second lap, and I'm a big fan of that Focus. I think it looks great and it goes well, and Jack just a bundle of fun. 1.9 seconds off the fastest driver who slipped into the 53 second bracket, Fiona Kindness. 53.697. The Track Scotland Subaru absolutely flying. The 53 second laps have been on the verge for quite some time now, but look at the commitment of Fiona coming through the chicane. That was pretty impressive. She managed to dip below the 54 second bracket and then was straight on the phone to Adam just to rub it in that little bit more. In towards the apron for Fiona. All she had to do was get through the hairpin and accelerate up the straight. Look at that classic late entry on the power early, and away she goes. Fiona Kindness wins B-Class, and she doesn't just win it, she stomps all over the opposition with a 53 second lap. Fee, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm absolutely delighted with that lap. It was one that I've been chasing actually since the car was built. The guy that built the engine did a 53 second lap in it on its first season, and me and Adam have been chasing that since then. So Adam got into the 53s at the last weekend, so I'm absolutely super happy to be in the 53s now.
You've done it in the Super Lap final where it counts. What did you do differently in that lap?
I don't really know because, the lap felt good, but then I had a yellow flag, so had to lift a bit, and then I kind of was in two minds of what to do, but I knew my tyres were going to be knackered if I had to do a rerun, so I just put my foot down again and went for it, and I thought it was going to be a bit slower than it was, and when I crossed the line and I saw it was a 53, I was over the moon.
As we went into the A-Class final, we saw Nev Wood's Ariel Atom with a 56.3 second lap. Car number 10. Great to see an Ariel Atom here. We might see more of them in Super Lap Scotland. 95, Wayne Sutherland, third place in his Mitsubishi Evo 6 with a 54.5 second lap of the returning Wayne. Second place in A-Class, car number 79, Eric Holmes. 54.2 second lap for Eric Holmes. 1.1 seconds off the winner, and the winner, role reversed. Car 44, Stephen Jefferies, the blue car. His Mitsubishi was absolutely flying, and Stephen, 53.1. Where did that lap time come from? 1.1 seconds faster than Eric Holmes. Stephen stomped his authority all over A-Class, and as we see him coming through the airport there, that was one happy Jefferies in that car. Yeah, don't shake it. Good grief. Whoa, whoa. Stephen Jefferies wins the A-Class final. Brilliant drive from you there. You've had Eric Holmes problems all weekend, but you put that to bed in that final run.
Yes, I have chased Eric all weekend. He's been really, really quick, so I'm delighted to beat him, to be honest with you. Aye.
Was it a good clean lap, or was there any?
No, sorry. Yes, it was pretty good all round, yeah. Obviously, the time says it all.
And you're the current Rockstar pace setter, so unless one of these two guys in the pro class, which has completely fallen away, we've lost two of the quick guys, we've only got Stuart, Whyte and David Long in this one. If they guys don't beat you, they're not going to be sitting where you are just now, so enjoy this.
I will. Tastes sweet, thank you very much.
No problem. Into the pro class, and we see David Long on track in towards the apron in his Caterham R400. A 53.4 second lap was David's good effort. It only put him in second place though. The pro class had succumbed to quite a few mechanical issues, unfortunately, and the man who won pro class 1.4 seconds up road was this guy, Stuart Whyte, car number 70, in his Ford Escort Cosworth. Stuart done a 52.0. He was delighted with that, but he would have absolutely loved Andy Forrest to be out there for some competition. Stewart, who we normally see competing in his Super Tourer, brought the Escort back to Knockhill after an extensive rebuild. As you can see, that was pretty much on the lock stops going through Clark's there. Still good for a 52 flat though. He accelerated up towards the line, and let's hope he comes back in September.
How did I know that was going to happen?
That went well, didn't it? Congratulations, Stuart Whyte. Not only do you win pro class, but you're also the fastest man here at Knockhill this weekend.
I'm delighted, but it can go quicker. I'm just not happy. I made that mistake at Clark's there. It's just, I was thinking I was driving the Super Tourer and trying to go around the corners the same speed as it. I don't think the Escort's really got it in it. Clark's a big slide round Clark's, just big riff right round it. It was at 51 easy. It was going to be a 51 easy, no problem. But the car's got potential. We just need to get the new tyres on it and just a few wee tweaks, and it's definitely got 50s in it. Definitely.
Can we see you back doing another Super Lap Scotland powered by Rockstar Energy Drink at Knockhill?
Yeah, I think you will. I've enjoyed it. It's not as much pressure, coming out to a race. You just come and have some fun. As long as the car behaves itself, you can have fun. But it's hard to keep these cars going with that kind of horsepower, but it's good fun.
Congratulations, buddy. Stuart Whyte takes the pro class, and he's also the fastest man here at Knockhill Racing Circuit for Super Lap Scotland, powered by Rockstar Energy Drink. Enjoy your win, buddy.
Thank you.
It was better that. So the winner of B class was Fiona Kindness with her 53.6 second lap. Stephen Jefferies took the A class honours with a 53.1 second lap, and winning the pro class, the only man inside the 52s was Stuart Whyte with a 52.01. Super Lap Scotland King of the Hill table shows Martin Brown at the top with 200 points, with 190 points in second place Christopher Cherry. Andy Forrest and David Long tied with 175, and in fifth place Fee Kindness with 169. September the 9th is the next round of Super Lap Scotland, and it also incorporates the Paul Walker tribute. We look forward to seeing you at Knockhill then.